Thank you, the Chairman. Once again, I wish to the Muslim delegate, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, ladies and gentlemen. And I also wish to the empty chair, which is odd numbers than the participant itself. Okay, this is my topics. We would like to share our experience in and challenges in water tariff management and revenue management. Okay, the output of my presentation today is to generate a general idea on water tariff management in SAJ, just to have your general idea of what we are doing, what we're doing in SAJ as far as water tariff is concerned, and also to gain from sharing experience on various initiatives taken to generate revenue. And the last one is non-revenue water, or NRW. Okay, we look at our background, a bit of background. Okay, you can see Johor, just quite near to Singapore, cross the causeway, we arrive in Johor. Okay, one of the states in Malaysia, the southernmost state in Malaysia, Johor. This is our transformation for water supply in Johor. Initially, we are in government department. We are in public work. Yeah? And then in 1989, we changed to water supply department. And then in 1994, we corporatized the department, become Syakat Air Johor Sedia Berhad in 1994. Corporatized means that this company is solely owned by the government, 100% shared by the government. And then in March 2000, fully privatized, where certain portion, major portion of the government share goes to the private sector. And then in in September 2009, where our Malaysia undergo water industry transformation, where formerly it was under state government regulate our operation, now transferred to the federal government in 2009, where we got a new regime migration, where our company is just solely a water operator. We look at our regulatory structure now. Okay, it is SAJ. We have our water treatment plant operator, supply treated water. We got a few companies. We also run our treatment plant on our own, and 2 treatment plants under EQ Ventures, water supply producer, and also Southern Water. And also we also buy water from PUB, Singapore. Singapore buy our raw water. So on the way they pump to Singapore Island, we have an offtake. We buy treated water from Singapore, much cheaper than we process ourselves. Okay, this is the structure we like. We also are a distributor to the customers, and then the customers pay the bill. And SPAN is the National Water Commission that regulate our performance, our KPI, our water tariff, all regulated by SPAN, approved by SPAN. We also got one entity called PAC. This is the asset, the water asset company. All the asset during the migration transfer to the federal government, water asset. We just lease the asset and operate the asset. So SAJ now is an asset-like company. We just solely an operator, operate the company. Okay, this is our main responsibility from new intake up to the customers. We take care of our attraction point, our treatment plant, our distribution, and customers. As far as raw water catchment area is still belong to the state. We buy water from the state, raw water from the state. Okay, this is the customer fact, we are serving 3.3 million population in Johor. Our current customers meter connection 964,000. Our revenue 60 millions. SAJ Holdings service 99.7%. 24/7 continuous supply to the customers. And these are the current, our park line, 19,800 kilometers park line. This is the asset that we operate. 19,000. I think if you lay the pipe from Singapore to London, you can reach 19,800 kilometers. Okay. Okay. This is the non-revenue. We have at 29.18% water loss. Okay. This is our structure. My position is here, customer service. Okay. This is our head count, nearly 2,000 employees. Okay, let's go on with SAJ revenue. We have water revenue, miscellaneous revenue, and others revenues, but 99% is from water revenue. 99%. The rest 9%, 1% is under miscellaneous and other revenue. Miscellaneous is, for example, that we the revenue they come from our operation, like disconnection and reconnection. If the customers apply for connection, they have to pay certain amount of money. If they apply for reconnection, they also have to pay certain fees. It falls under miscellaneous revenue. Other revenues, for example, on fixed deposit, we have certain amount we planning to the fixed deposit account. That's very small amount. Okay, these are the categories of customers. All customers are metered. It's compulsory. All customers are metered. We have 960,000 customers. All are metered. If they are not metered, something wrong with that customers. Okay, we got domestic, trade, government, shipping, estate, and condominium customers. Okay, okay. There are two issues I like to be shared this afternoon. Is on water tariff and non-revenue. I also in charge on debt collection and enforcement. I think I don't touch on that, but the main area is on water tariff and non-revenue. Okay, let's look at the water tariff experience. Okay, we have to formulate. Yeah, we have to set our tariff very strategic, and then we have to be transparent to the customers in setting our tariff. For example, in 2010, this is very rigorous exercise. We have to consult every party in our state, from the government department, from political party, consumer association, for manufacturing, and then Chamber of Commerce. There are so many parties involved. We table all our proposals, taken them the feedback. It's a very tough exercise on water tariff. We have a water forum over there. This water forum is created by the Commission, National Water Commission, where this water forum come from all various background, the customers' interest, okay, and also state government, Johor ESCO, and some feedback. All the feedback we receive and we adjust back our tariff. Okay, these are the reason. The major reason is cost. All costs going up, especially electrical. Energy costs. In our production costs, energy costs contributed around 60% of the production costs. Okay, if you see when the electricity cost goes up, it affects us because we have to produce energy, use pump to deliver the water. Okay? And then chemical costs, and also this is the last tariff adjusted is July 2003. And then for 2010, only 7 years lapse, we received the approval of the tariff. For 2010, the tariff approved on 1st November 2010. By right, it should be 1st January. Initially planned was 1st January in 2010. 2010, but the government, due to all this consultation, at last the government approved on the 1st November 2010. A bit delay. Okay, this is some of the chronological event on water tariff. During, you can see, in 1987 there is one tariff increase, 1991, in 2001, this is nearly 10 years, there's no increase in water tariff. And then when we are in privatization, first tariff for January 2001, we have one approved, another 2003, another one 2007, and the last one is November 2010. In the water agreement between us, SAJ and government, we have to review every 3 years on this water tariff. Every 3 years, we have to submit. Okay, this is the structure of water tariff. You can see for domestic water tariff. Last water tariff they have around five blocks. For 2010, we reduced to three blocks. Okay, we reprofile the domestic tariff from 5 bands to 3 bands, and then 0 to 20 meter cube consumption at 60 cents per meter cube is kept low. This is, we call it lifeline tariff. This is for the poor category, for the low income group. Okay, and then for second band, 20 meter cube to 35 at 165. Yes, from 60 cents to 1 ringgit 65 cents. A big gap there. This is for comfort level customers, medium customers. And then the third band more than 35. This is element of penalty, where the people use water more than 35, we consider them as some sort of wastage. To discourage wastage, we increase to 2.96 ringgit, 2 ringgit 90 cents per meter cube. Okay. We also have a poor and hardcore families. We also have a rebate, for the poor. In Johor, we have 2 categories of poor people. We got hardcore poor, and we have poor people. So for hardcore poor, we give them 20 meter cube free, and then for poor, 10 meter cube free. For the poor people. Yeah. Okay. This is the trade and industry. You see, for the trade, 0 to 35, or 2 ringgit 90 cents, and then more than 35. It's almost same thing to the domestic. If you domestic customers use more than 35, they are charging the same rate as the trade rate. So there is no more element of cross subsidy. If you look at the tariff setting, one of the criteria you have to take care is on cross subsidy. From the commercial customers subsidize the domestic customers. But in our 2010 tariff, we minimize the cross subsidy element. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Government flat rate 213 to 280. This is agreed by the government. The government. I am so wondering why also the government accept the high to 280. Thank you. But the government, they sure have to pay. But sometimes they are the late paymasters, but they pay them. Okay. This is on shipping flat rate. 7 ringgit. The estate is for the rural area, for the agriculture commodity. People living in the estate. And then we have a condominium rate. Okay. Okay, this is the same thing. I think we have a minimum charge of 5 ringgit. Minimum charge is if the premise is vacant, but they are still connected, they charge this minimum charge. They still have to pay because our meter reader have to come down to read the meter. Okay. The thing, yeah. Okay, let's look at our revenue trend charges. Revenue trend from the year 2005 until 11. So this is where tariff increase. You can see the revenue go up, and then the recent tariff increase to the 10, they jump up. Okay. These are our revenue trend. Okay, let's go on non-revenue water and ROU. Okay, the definition, the production from the treatment plant minus the total consumption is the formula. It is look very easy. The formula look very simple, but you have to implement it very, very difficult. The important thing is the data, how you manage your data, how you capture the data. That's why all our treatment plant, we have 2 meters installed in series to make sure that we didn't miss the data for that plant. We read monthly for our production, water production. And same thing that water consumption, we read monthly. So the time, duration of 1 month for production must be matched with the 1 month of consumption. Then you can get the exact figures of or good estimate of NRW, water loss. Okay, the NRW include real losses, physical loss like pipe burst, leakage, overflow, apparent loss, the meter unregistered, stop meter, illegal connection is the apparent loss. The apparent loss we can define as a paper loss. Yeah? Paper loss. We cannot see the loss, but we cannot have the revenue. The apparent loss. Apparent loss all come from meters. How well you manage your meter, how well you read the meter, your data, your billing data, you have to be updated. Okay. We also got authorized losses like firefighting, main flushing, reservoir cleaning. These are authorized losses. Okay, these are some benefit. In terms of benefit, we can control, can reduce the NRU. We can postpone our new investment. We don't have to build another new treatment plant because we reduce the water loss. Our treatment plant, our existing treatment plant managed to cover that loss. Then we can prolong or we can postpone our new investment. Okay, we reduce production costs, disposal costs, and then the final benefit, operating income, reduce operating costs, reduce inefficiency, increase profit. Okay, for institutional benefit, we can get more accurate database, stable water pressure, reduce rationing and contamination, reduce seasonal variation on demand, customer census data, consumption data, improve financial planning, and more competitive salary. Yeah, of course. We get revenue, bonus, and salary. They the bottom line for us. Okay, look at the water meters. Water meters is the cash register of the utility. The revenue can loss due to meter under registration. When the meter get older, and then the registered of flow will be reduced, will be less. That's why we have a 10 years meter replacement program. Our domestic meters, we change every 10 years. Every 10 years we change. Okay, also a lot. Yep. Meter reading error, error in meter consumption, and water theft. We also have water theft. Monthly, we receive around nearly 250 to 300 cases of water theft. Illegal connection. Illegal connection. We receive the report about 200 to 300 cases per month. Okay, to overcome revenue, all new meters that arrive that we bought have to be quality checked. All meter replacement program, we get 10 years program. We replace 40 meter immediately after we receive the complaint, the report on our meter readers that the meter is faulty. The next day, tomorrow, immediately we change the meter. So if we delay changing the 40 meters, that is the loss of our revenue. And then large meter servicing, more than 50 mm or more than 2 inch, we service the meter. And then resizing, if the meter is oversized, the demand is low, the meter cannot register the flow. So we reduce the size. This is a lot of exercise that we conduct a survey, especially on the restaurant, and then the shop houses that use less water, but the meter size is very big. So we have to reduce the size of the meter. That we call meter resizing. Okay, and then we changed from mechanical to electromagnetic meters. We have one customer, Titan Hyman in Pasir Gudang. One Titan Hyman in Pasir Gudang. Before they use mechanical meters, the revenue is around 600,000 ringgit per month. When we change to electromagnetic meters, it jumped to about 800 to 900,000 per month. So there is fast income if you change the meter. You know, this is one of the examples. At this moment, we already got about 200 electromagnetic meters installed on all the big customers. Okay, this is the NRW level that we monitor. We start our data is from January 2009. I mean, before this we also have data, but in case for share presentation, I have a 3 years trend. So you can see all the exercise, all the initiatives that conducted. These are the impact where we can bring down all our target, our economic level of NRW is around 25 to 24%. We are now at 29%. We try to our best to reduce to 24%. That is the economic level, because we can't afford more than that, because of huge investment have to invest. For your information, from the first we start the program to reduce, we have incurred about 200 million to reduce to this level. 200 million since 2005. There are a lot of investment for NRW. It's not free. Even to reduce the water loss, it's not free. You have to invest. You have to change the meter. You have to change the pipe. You have to replace all the pipe. Okay. The curve up is the 12-month average. The curve below is the monthly average of NRW. Okay. So our official data is on 12-month average. This is our official data. Okay, this is the curve on production and customer billing. Okay, this is the production curve. This is the customer billing. If you minus production and customer billing, you get NRW. Okay. Here is the number of account, customer's account, and the account bill. Okay. Okay, challenges in water revenue management. First, water tariff system do not reflect the true values of the water supply. Actually, at this moment, our tariff is just to cover capex, capital expenditure, and OPEX. We are not yet at the full cost recovery, meaning to say that another area like environmental, maintaining your water resources, your rivers, your dam, that cost is not included. So you are looking for the full cost recovery for tariff, then you have to include all these elements. I think in Singapore, the tariff, they charge you 30% extra for environmental tax. Okay, non-revenue water, to decrease NRW, improve accuracy, preserve financial resources, and promote strong customer satisfaction and willingness to investment. This is some of the benefit of NRW. Okay, conclusion, water tariff need to be carefully purchased for sustainable long-term service. Okay. Water tariffs are set to ensure efficient operation and clearly to provide high level of service. And reducing NRW is continuous agenda. It is continuous, non-stop. Okay? NRW, I give you some analogy. You run on the escalator. Escalator go up, you go down. Once you stop, they still can you go up. So you have to parallel, or you more have to be more, so that your NRW can be reduced. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you very much.
Issue or commercial decade or technical decade. Do you charge the commercial leakage to the customer backward, or just leave it as a cost for the company?
For commercial loss, we didn't charge the customers.
What's a legal connection?
For illegal connection, we charge.
We charge.
Yeah, we charge.
For how
We
long?
charge for the period they start. That is the tricky part. Our problem is we do not know when they start to illegal connection when they start. So normally the illegal connection is after we have conducted enforcement. We disconnected because they didn't pay the bill. We give them notice for 15 days. After 15 days, they did not remedy the bill. Then we disconnect the water. So from the date of disconnection, and then after disconnection, 3 days after disconnection, we follow up. We go to the same premises to monitor the situation. If there is an illegal connection, then we take action. So if the customers come back, they want to reconnect, so we calculate from the date of disconnection to reconnection, that we take back the cost. We charge back to the customers.
What if the meter is not functioning well? Stop.
What is the meter is not functioning?
Yeah. So you charge them backward for the whole period since the meter stopped, or we just replace the meter or repair it and
We look at the trend.
mm-hmm.
We look at the trend, our data, the trend consumption. From that we had an average. We know the amount of daily water use, and we multiply the number of days.
Mm-hmm.
From that we just on
So
our
you charge them backward, what
yeah.
is the period?
What is the period? Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your attention.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience and attention this afternoon. I just wanted to go through a quick summary, if I might. We initially listened to Sam talking about driving business profitability and effective and competitive retail strategies. I think the two things we got from Sam was the need to constantly innovate and the fact that segmentation should be evolving. I think Dr. Singh shared with us his efficient cash flow management for business sustainability and profitability. I'm still staggered by the difference in power use between India and China on a village-by-village basis, and the importance of working capital. Andrew Weeks and his panel of Ghazali, Sam and Ivana did a great job of revenue management optimization. And Ghazali, I think you did a great job talking to us about some of the challenges of especially non-revenue water management. Don't forget, it's important to fill in your feedback forms. These folks want to design these conferences to meet your needs, so if you haven't filled it in, take an opportunity to fill it in. The awards night is tonight at 7 p.m, and tomorrow registration is at 8:30 for a 9 o'clock start. Alrighty, thank you.